Day 1409. 9. Oh man, today was a bit of a long day, and I didn't even do too much, but it was just a lot of waiting around. So I had the plumber come round, was it a week or two ago now, sort out the toilet, well, for the second time, because the first time things weren't communicated properly. He did sort out one issue, but he didn't sort out the main issue. That then got sorted. Fast forward to recently, I think in the week just gone, the working week, Thames Water apparently came with a couple of engineers, and they said that they think there might be a leak in the house or connected to the house. So they basically needed to turn off all the water and then check the meter to see if things are still ticking over, basically indicating that there's a leak. However, they weren't able to, because supposedly they either couldn't do it or they couldn't find it. I think they saw it was, but they just supposedly they couldn't do it. So they were like, right, you have to call a plumber. Called a plumber, and initially it seemed like their men were just being lazy, which they probably were, to be fair. Okay. Sorry, just being nosy. So yeah, they probably were being lazy, at least partially, but thing is, generally speaking, there is a central part where the water will come from, or like a central pipe. However, and maybe this is to do with, stuff that we've had done to the house and the fact that we have been here for many, many years, things have been done, like most notably the kitchen got burnt down some years back by an unnamed individual. Got burnt down, so kitchen had to be completely redone. We moved out of the house. We were out of the house for like about 4 weeks. We're in the house after it had burned down for about 6, and there's a fair bit of carpet, and just the smoke just infused into the carpet. So literally weeks after the fire had gone, you'd walk into the house and it just smelled like a bonfire had gone off. We're talking like all 3, 4, 5 weeks afterwards, it's still smelling fresh and just making my asthma go wild. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, so then we moved out. Luckily, there was insurance, so the insurance covered the putting us up in a place and then covering the kitchen, which I think cost like 16 or 18 grand, something like that. The whole thing had to be redone. But yeah, that was fun. Where am I even going with this? Oh yeah, I think that probably played part in this fiasco that occurred, because it seemed like, rather than just one central pipe then splitting off, it seemed like the water that fed certain things throughout the house was coming from all different angles. So there was one that was responsible for the tap in the kitchen. Then there was another one, which I guess is the main one, that was responsible for the washing machine, a tap that we have in the garage, and the toilet that we have downstairs. Like the tap in there and all of that, and the toilet. And then there's a separate one in the garage that's responsible for all the water upstairs, so the shower, the sink, and the bath. So like when the plumber came, obviously we thought it was just to do with one in the garage, because I think they made mention of that, and now they couldn't turn it, or they couldn't find it. Something, I can't remember exactly. But so we thought that was just responsible for everything. Turns out it wasn't, and then we had to basically just, because I didn't know, and it's probably quite bad considering I live here, but I'm learning more about the inner workings. And so essentially I had to roam around with the plumber trying to figure out, okay, well, this pipe is responsible for that, this pipe goes here, this pipe goes there. And yeah, it involved literally going about the house. Floorboards had to be lifted up. Eventually dishwasher had to get moved. You had to get to a wall, like chunks of the wall had to be cut away and chiseled out because there was a very important pipe. The one responsible for the dishwasher, the tap in the garage, and the toilet downstairs. And as it turns out, apparently the hot water as well. There is another way to access the hot water, but this one down here is quite important. But that was literally in concrete, so this plumber had to basically chop away bits, like chisel away bits of the concrete. It's a mess everywhere. And he had to put it's a special kind of valve on there. Basically, he had to install all these valves just so when Thames Water come back, they can access it and they can turn it off and have all the water turned off. So they have to go to like 2 or potentially 3 different points, turn that all off, and then all the water will be off, and then they can do their investigation. I thought this was going to be, I didn't realise all that was going to have to happen. I thought this was going to be a little half-hour, maybe hour at most job. I was supposed to go out today because it was a friend's baby's birthday, and didn't happen. I've been indoors near enough all day. Run out of time. I've been indoors pretty much all day. I did go out to the shops briefly, just pick up a few bits, but completely missed it, man. I could have ducked out, but again, he kind of needed guidance, and it wasn't going to happen anywhere else. And also, I wanted to make sure I knew what was going on, just so it's in this he said, she said, they said, I said type of nonsense. And also I've got video footage as well, which I've sent to everyone so people know what's going on, so it can be clearly communicated with Thames when they come back. It was a bit annoying. I wasn't the only one. I think he had something to do with his son, like a performance his son was putting on, which he completely missed because it's turned into a bigger job than either one of us thought. It was £300 in the end. So yeah, that'll be a little dent in the bank account. And even then, there could still be more work, because basically he was saying Thames come back and find out that there is a leak. They may need to access kind of main pipes, as in pipes coming from outside of the house into the house and right through the hallway. So they might have to dig up the ground in the hallway to access the pipes, which would cause a whole heap of disruption. And potentially, he was saying there's a chance that they might not even foot the bill. They might say, well, you have to get someone private in to fix it after they've done their investigation. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, fun day. All of that. I think he came at... what time did he come? Maybe about 1 or half 1? Yeah, maybe 1, half... or between half 1 and 2, I think it was. Half 1 and 2. He didn't leave till 6, 6:15. So yeah, that was that. Fun day. Anywho, we're gonna leave it there because I need to hurry up and upload this. I'll talk about crypto another day, man. Let's day 1,409. I'll catch you tomorrow for day 1,410.